position. Is this about knocking the rust off this time of year, getting into shape, or is this actually a time when you can build on your game, really?
No, I think it's definitely a time I can build on my game. You know, it'll be a good opportunity to go out there, compete against some other guys. You know, I feel like I've been playing against the same guys for the past few months now, so you know, it'll be a good opportunity. Definitely feel like it can help improve my game.
What is improving your game look like this go?
Really just been trying to elevate all aspects of my game, whether it be working on my body, maybe trying to put a little weight on, being more comfortable shooting quick off the move, just getting our release a little bit quicker, defending, putting the ball on the floor, really just all aspects.
How different is it for you? You know, last year you come in right after getting drafted, the whirlwind of that, not know where you're going to get here, trying to figure out how to fit into a championship team versus going through the whole season, obviously not playing too much, but now as you approach not only year two, but year two of summer league.
Yeah, definitely different. I've already played Summer League once, so I know a little bit better what to expect. Last year, I just felt like I was, going out there and really didn't know what to expect. Just knew I was going to go out there and play hard and compete. So now I know what to expect a little better. So it's definitely a little bit different.
How cool is it to have Pickett?
Oh, it's pretty awesome, man. He's one of my best friends. We were roommates in college, so I was real fired up when I heard he was signing with us. So I'm excited.
What's something about his game that you can tell us that we might not know?
He's more athletic than he probably looks. He'll play above the rim a little bit, might dunk on somebody. Really good shooter, just a really good player all around.
How difficult is it to build chemistry with these guys in such a short amount of time? I'm sure you're still getting to know each other.
Yeah, we're definitely getting to know each other, and it's never going to be perfect. I think we have 4 days of practice before our first game. But this is a good group of guys, so that makes it a little bit easier. It doesn't seem like anyone's selfish. Everybody, is just trying to play the right way. And when you have a good group of guys like that, it makes it a lot easier.
Can you give us an early scouting report on Duran?
Very high motor, good player, can stretch the floor, step out and shoot it. Got really good touch. So.
Munson was talking yesterday about how he just wants Hunter to be Hunter. What does that look like? What's your identity when you step on the floor, and what do you want to show at summer?
Yeah, I think it's just someone that goes out there and tries to compete every possession. Play really hard, do all the little things, and just do whatever I can to, help the team win.
Is there anything specifically you want to improve upon in this summer league showing?
I wouldn't say I'm going in like that. Like I said, I just want to improve all aspects of my game. There's nothing specific that I'm really going to just try and focus on. I'm just going to go out there and try and play the right way.
Coach Munson said he was drawing up different sets for you and Julian. Do you think is it like a different offense, or is it like pretty similar to what you guys were running last year?
As far as with the Nuggets?
Yeah, just like compared to last year's summer.
Last year's summer. Definitely, it's a little bit different. We have a little bit different personnel, but there are also some similarities too. I think Munson's done a really good job trying to highlight some of each player's strong points. So he's doing a really good job with that.
Does it feel different going into summer league in the second year after seeing kind of what it takes to like get through a regular season?
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit different. I've watched the best players in the world for the past 7-8 months now. So, I think that's just in itself, besides all the working out and, doing stuff to improve my game, just watching the best players in the world play, I think that in itself improves your game.
What's the best thing you've learned from watching those best players in the world?
Just like how you have to have a routine. If you want to be consistent, you got to have habits that will lead to consistency and do the same thing every day.
How would you describe Munson as a coach, as a head coach?
Man, he's really good. I would say, overall, he's done a really good job just, trying to get the best out of all of us and pushing us while also, not like being too overbearing. He's letting us play with freedom. So, yeah, he's done a really good job so far.
Thanks,
Thank you, guys.
Jalen, year 2, Summer League. Just a very broad question. Does it feel different to you in any way?
Definitely. I'm very familiar with our system. I can help kind of get guys in positions and spots on the floor. And I could just be aggressive. I just feel more comfortable this year.
How much more responsibility do you feel to lead in this situation this time around?
A lot. I'm going to have the ball in my hands a lot. And, last year we felt like we let the first couple games go in summer league, so we want to kind of get off to a good start. So I'm trying to push these guys and show them kind of what summer league was like last year and try and get them ready for the NBA game.
How would you rank your confidence now compared to where it was when you were going into summer league last year?
Complete ends of the scale. Last year I really didn't know what to expect. I was pretty confident coming in just from a good college season with some of the guys, but now I know most of the guys who are playing and who we're going against, so confidence high.
With the way the Nuggets depth chart looks right now, have you viewed this as a big opportunity for you, or are you more process oriented at the moment?
It's both. It's both. You gotta love the grind each day and get better each day and love the process. And definitely, if the opportunity presents itself, I just gotta be ready to take it.
Jalen, is there any aspect of your game that you've been trying to work on ever since the season ended?
A lot of shots. I was doing it last year. I'm doing it this year. A lot of shots. Playing with a guy like Nikola or a guy like Jamal, who just finds you every time. If you can get on the court with them, you gotta be able to make shots. And, that's the name of the game. Got to guard. Got to make shots.
You've probably been asked plenty by certainly friends. I got to think. What was it like being around Nikola all year and playing with Jamal and playing with the world champ?
Those two dudes are nasty. Michael Porter Jr. I throw him in there too. Just makes a lot of shots consistently. So some of the stuff I don't believe Nikola makes, some of these hook shots, and he just makes it look so easy. And Jamal's just naturally talented at the game. So just being around those guys and just learning from them has just been great for me.
Does it surprise you though in person some of the passes Nikola makes? You're like, wait, he's that big making that?
Yes, definitely. Some of these tap passes he does, or over the head a couple times, lobs to AG. It's incredible to watch.
I think a year ago you mentioned that adjusting to NBA pace was going to be a big thing for you. 1 year later, where are you at with that process?
Definitely. I was trying to do that a little bit today, and just trying to get my body in better shape. I've been working with Felipe to have better wind to be able to get the ball up the floor and really get my condition where it needs to be.
Now that you're a year into sort of being teammates with the other guys in your draft class, what's it been like just sort of getting to know Hunter and Julian and sort of developing a relationship with those guys?
It's been really good. Me and Hunter, Hunter's got me into a little bit of country out here, so I've been chilling with Hunter a little bit. And then Julian's just nonstop jokes all day. So, it's a great class, and, love both those guys.
What kind of jokes?
Some of those jokes we can't say on live. He's pretty funny.
Are there any examples you can?
No, I can't. Not right now. Not off the top of my head.
Who's been lighting up the gym so far these last couple days?
Julian's really been shooting the ball well from range. Hunter, of course, but I think PJ has had a couple really good days today. A really strong player. And he actually stretched the floor out for us, so it'll be interesting to see what we do.
What do you think of Duran now that you got on the court with him?
He's a really good athlete. He goes after a lot of blocks on the court, and he plays really hard. So he's still picking up the plays and everything, but I love the energy and everything he's playing with so far.
Early impressions of Coach Munson, the job he's doing?
I love that Munson guy. Munson's been quietly working with us all year, and he works out Hunter actually, but he's been working with me on just some of the pick and roll stuff and some of the passes and reads and stuff. So for him to become summer league coach it's kind of cool.
Thanks, Jalen.
Thank you.
Practice a little better, flow a little better from a coaching standpoint. And to the guys' credit, they really took the cleanups we had to make and they put them into action. So it was a lot cleaner, crisper practice than I was going to see.
Do you feel like you have a list of priorities or philosophies that are important to you instilling here in your first summer league run?
I think the big thing, it really is just kind of our culture, how we want to play. And then obviously offensively, it's always just about ball movement, body movement. David Adelman, Coach Malone, they preach that every day. And just because Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray are on the court, these guys got to play the same way. So even if it's a different play call, you still got to share the ball, move it, cut, all that good stuff. So it really is just trying to take what we do in the regular season and give these guys a little bit of a taste of it.
I guess how tricky is it to coach guys basically the same when some guys are different than you, right? A first round pick's gonna be different than that guy that's just trying to get seen by anyone.
No, and I think that's the big challenge of summer league. Obviously, is you've got guys coming from every background, like you said, every different situation. They got different individual goals. It's just trying to get them to buy into, if we all buy into this as a team, it's going to go well for the team. And if it goes well for the team, it goes well for all the individuals. And so it's definitely the hard part. I think we're doing well so far.
You've got a full roster to coach, but how much do you plan on leaning on guys like Hunter and Julian, your de facto veterans here?
Yeah, absolutely. They played great today. Played well yesterday, but really Julian was kind of in control the whole practice. practice, Hunter and Jalen, when they were together, their team kind of ran the court, which is what we wanted to see. So definitely something, those guys are going to be our leaders throughout summer league, on the court and off the court, no doubt.
Have you been able to see the chemistry between Hunter and PJ at all? The way that they were roommates in college on the court?
Yeah, a little bit. I told them both don't get into too many fights together. I kind of see them as like the Bash Brothers from like Mighty Ducks or something. But no, they've been great together. You can definitely tell they played a lot of basketball together. They're really good together. And PJ's been great. He really complements that whole starting group really well.
With Hunter, every time we've asked a teammate or someone, shooting comes up pretty quickly. If you had to list a couple of other maybe attributes that stand out.
With Hunter?
With Hunter, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, you took away number one, shooting, but the guy's a great cutter. Like he's super physical, right? So all of those cuts you see, like Aaron making with Nicola, I think Hunter's got the ability to do that. Maybe not finish the same way, but he's got that feel and that timing where he cuts, and he cuts at the right time, cuts at the right force. And he's really physical. I think a lot of times you think of a shooter, he's just hanging on the perimeter, but he's a big dude. He's not afraid to get in there and bang with the big dudes. And so I think that'll surprise a lot of people, his physicality and his rebounding.
This isn't exactly mini camp related, but since we don't get too many chances to talk to you, obviously, I was just curious what it's kind of like to work so as closely as you do with the club on a regular basis.
No, I mean, it's crazy. It's been now 8 years, going on 9. When I first got here as an intern, I don't think I said 5 words the whole year. I always remember Jameer Nelson used to make fun of me for not talking. But no, Coach is an amazing guy to work for, and I've learned so much just about how detailed and how prepared you need to be every night, especially when you're coaching a great team, which he does. And that's helped me a lot as a coach. And just with myself personally, he's given me a lot of room to grow, a lot of new responsibilities as the years have gone on, and I couldn't be more grateful for that. So, love working for Coach.
Has he changed as a boss from when you were an intern to now at all?
I don't know, maybe a little bit, just in the sense of we do have a staff that's been together for quite a long time. So, I think he can trust me. He can trust Ryan Bowen. All these guys have been here for a long time. Maybe he doesn't have to text me every morning to have this ready. We know what we're doing before practice, before our games. I think in that sense, we've just all gotten comfortable with each other, but he's still the same Coach Malone, and that's what's made him so successful.
Cool. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, everybody.